Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Fallout 2. Hello, Orchid Fudge. Hello, Cameron Cook. Welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing today? Hope you're having a good weekend. We're in Clan still. Yes, that's right. I believe we tried to finish the, well, we did finish the mouse quest, but, we couldn't get out the other side because, our lockpicking wasn't high enough. What else do I have for my notes? Damn it. We were trying to rescue Smiley. We finished that? Don't remember. Let's see. Oh, I know how we can check that, sorry. No, we haven't finished that. Oh yeah, because I feel like we don't have enough armor. That's my follower. My goodness. Hey Glantry, welcome, welcome. Thank you, D.O.G. Going old school, nice. I have not seen this game since. Yeah, I'm not a fan of like top-down tabletop games, but I'm loving this, the Fallout. Like the stories and everything. So I think we need to. Okay, wait. Oh, armor. I think we were needing some more armor, and I don't know. I don't think she really had any. Let's see if they do. You got. Oh, I also did discover that we were doing the trading wrong. But I don't. Okay, you've got this, but how much is it? 30. I think because we did the trading wrong, we're not really gonna have. No, is there a way to tell how? Is this for? A leather jacket, that's not useful. I don't know if the leather jacket will give us enough. 105. This. That. All the same. They look. What do you have? Take all of it to start with. Correction. Born 2009 February. Nice. Nice. What else do we want to do? So let's do. Oh. Not. That. So your offer is not good enough? Shovel. Boat. Happened to it? Didn't accidentally delete it, did I? I didn't mean to. $48. What about that? There's not. Well, those aren't gonna get me, are they? That's fine. Keep coming across healing powders. Not now. Seriously? We could have just taken 10 away from this. Whatever. Okay. Alright. Let me see. I guess sources able to give me really good. I don't know what you're talking about, pal. Do you? Got connections to the den. Come on, I know you. Well, I should have did that first, but... Alright, whatever. Kinda too late now. Alright. Now... There. What are we without it? 8. That's 16. Okay. Still don't know if that's enough for the geckos, but we could go try it again. Friend Jeremy played this and introduced me to the world of Fallout. Nice. Fallout 4 was my introduction to Fallout. Just happened to see somebody playing it on YouTube, and I like watched their whole, pretty much their whole playthrough, and it's like, I want to play this game. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Why can't I... Are you in the way? You are totally in the way. Excuse me, I need you to move. Crying out loud, I can't get out of here. How long do we gotta wait for that little kid to move? Excuse me, I need you to move. Now what do I do? Everybody else walks around. I need you to move. Cannot go any which direction. Why would they only leave this like one wide back there? No. Everybody else is walking around. Can you walk around? Alright, sure, yep. There we go. Guess we're just about having another conversation since she's not moving. Yeah, what the heck do you want to know about? Are there any other settlements nearby? There are a couple of settlements nearby. There are some tribals northwest of us, but I suppose you know about them. Then there's the Den a few days south. That's the closest. There's a mining town called Reading quite a ways to the southwest. Okay. Are there any traders in Klamath? Not too many traders in town, just Vic I can think of. He's got a house in the east part of town. He used to trade pre-war stuff at the Den and the tribals. Haven't seen him in a bit though. Anything unusual going on here? Let's see, all sorts of things going in town lately. Fingers. There's Brahmin mutilating bugmen, rodents of unusual size, a walking spirit, and missing hunter. Klamath became a real hot spot lately. We've already asked about all of these things, actually. for a job. Any leads? Well, the Dutton brothers are always looking for someone to do their dirty work for them. That matter, Tor scared to go tend the Brahmin at night. One of the bug men. Oh no, for now. Still hasn't moved. I don't know what to do here. How come you won't go somewhere else? Oh, okay. Still can't get around you, so. There we go. Good to know that button's there. Try this again. Hey, old skater. Welcome, welcome. How you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Try this again. Let's also save, actually. We just spent all of that time. Episode 8. Whoop. Alright, everybody's got their boots, I think. Should have everybody healed up. Well, let's just head on over here. Also, get caught up in something. Also have that. On that, because that's. Load that. Okay. Now. I think let's try to go here. Let's peek. And come over here. Yes. Of course you did. No. Yeah. Oh, crap. Already going bad. Get them, boys. much left. He is still pretty, Alright, let's try this again. I missed. Oh, come on. Are you in combat, or are you actually... Nothing. Try this again. Everything over here should be pretty much dead. It should just be this guy left. Actually, before we do that, let's do... 4 points. Be able to do healing, right? Heal. And do it until it says restrained. Points. Gets us pretty close. Alright, close enough. On sneak modes. See how close we can get to this dude. Works. And we missed. Know if I can get him without... Oh. Over here. Oh, got it. Oh. Here. Trying to get the f***ing gecko, but it's fine. Your boots run out? Hello there, stranger. People call me Smiley. I'm sure glad to see you. I thought I was going to die here, for certain. I'm hurt too bad to get past those damn lizards on my own. What are you doing here? I always caught more golden geckos north and west of Klamath than anywhere else, so I figured that all the golden geckos lived someplace up here. Looks like you were right. Looks as though I was a little too right. I got in here okay, but then one of those damn geckos got behind me and damn near took my leg off. I just barely made it over here. I wonder why they didn't finish you off. Well, I guess they didn't like to crawl through the goo too much. I can't say as I blame them. It sure burns if you get it on your skin. That doesn't seem to stop them from licking up the darn stuff like it was Buckner's best. Interesting. Enough gum flapping. Now, let's get out of here. I figure that I can join you. We should both be able to make it out of here, okay? I sure could use the help. Okay, you can join me. I'll make sure you get out of here and back to Klamath. I think that Arden is going to be glad to see you again. Alright. First things first, let's, here. And let's, science. Just learn anything. Fail to learn anything. And nothing. Probably powers the elevator. Fail to repair the generator. Alright, so we might have to come back down here. Okay, so I just can't get that gecko. Good enough. Let's go, everybody. Come on, Sulu, get out of there. I know I gave them both boots. Do they, like, grade over time? Uh-oh. Can't do anything. There's no way I can thrust that or throw it. I don't have points left. And my... You missed. Closer. Oh, golden gecko was killed. Right, in turn. It ended combat either way. Still nothing. So much for getting golden pecco. Oh, golden pecco? Golden gecko pelts. everybody. 90, right? Yep. Why are you going through that? You can clearly walk right around it. Dumb. And I hope everyone is having a fantastic weekend. Down. And Buckner's is Doctor. Who was it that... Is it in a different... In Trapper Town? Am I remembering wrong? Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Definitely not here. Here? Oh, because that's just this guy. Who were we? Was he not in... I thought she would have something to say, and do we not get... That marked as... This. Okay. Good enough, I guess. Did we at least get... experience? Oh, 1,000 experience. Okay. I don't know. I guess I thought we needed to talk to her for some reason. So I guess we're done in here for now. Go back to the den. We aren't gonna be able to lockpick anything yet. And go see if Carl's awake. Just looking at my notes here. yeah, let's go. I guess let's go back to the den. So, I don't... An exit grid here. Back here. Also, y'all, if you see me missing something that you've done before, just, you know. Oh, I should have saved. Crap. Eh. Sure. I don't suppose I can save here. And howdy. Don't come across people too often out here in Trapper Country. What you want? Have any? Oh, passing through. Don't want to buy any gecko pelts. No, I don't, actually. Let's start here. Cool. Mom's Diner. Slave thing. Actually, I think we needed this one. I don't necessarily know which is which yet, so... Here. Up to you. Oh, first let's back in here. There was a way to make this guard go away. No one's allowed in. People. Okay. Alright, well then, I don't know. What else do we got here? Don't see that building, so it must not be here. Do anything there? Can't do that one yet. I mean, we could... I doubt... we're gonna get away with this, so I'm gonna save. Okay, so guess not. There's supposed to be building with a heart on it. X. Let's see a building with a heart. Go here though. Maybe I didn't take good enough notes for myself here. Oh, this is Carl. You here? You here? To have fun with poor Carl again? Yeah. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's get this over with. Here, have a new cola. You are truly the bestest friend in the whole first world. Carl opens the bottle and proceeds to drink, and then proceeds to yark all over you. Ooh, what the? Are you trying to poison me or something? Get out of here. Okay. Try that again. I don't really want to give him $100, but here. Bless you. You saved my life. Don't mention. I'm looking for a get. Can you help me? Yeah, some sort of lizard. I hear. Never seen one though. No, I'm looking for a gek, not a gecko. Oh, you mean gecko? Yeah, it's a lizard and about so big. Carl holds his hands out to show the size. You can't tell, but the lizard is either 3 inches long or 3 feet long. Let me try to explain. I'm not looking for a lizard called a gecko. I'm looking for an object called a gek. Why didn't you say so? I know where to get it. Garden of, Carl falls flat on his face and passes out. Maybe when Carl wakes up, you can talk to him again. Okay. Now we gotta wait an indeterminate amount of time. Last time I talked to him, I just gave him a beer and he passed. He basically said thank you and then passed out. That was the end of that. Okay, so that's Carl taken care of. We can go see. We should have done that while we were over in the other one. I don't think we have that, but let's see. I think they're over here. Done that while we were over here. There's two people potentially over here. Go check down here first. I don't really remember where the guy was at. Ella, you wasted my time. Hey, what's with the wacky accent, Flick? What are you talking about? You think I'm stupid? Okay, yeah, we already read this. I'm just sorry, I was just curious. Let me ask you about something else. We've already talked to him. Okay, so yeah, this isn't the guy I was looking for. They're probably empty if I had to guess. Yeah. Where was he? In here. We already searched these, but maybe where else would the guy be? Or a name for him. Let's go talk to place. Hubbies. Maybe he isn't there. Let's go talk to the guy first. Hey there, I really enjoy my meal from Mom's. Thank you. Now, can I hold Speedy do for you? Wondering about the car. That's right, here's the deal. You give me 2,000 and I'll sell you the car. Heck, I'll even install the fuel cell controller for you. Should run good as new. I'll even charge it up with some extra microfuel power cells I got. Let me think about it. I'll see you around. Okay? Can't do anything with that yet. I thought I had the thing. Alright, what else do we got here? Do that yet. Can't really do anything with that yet. So, do for you today? Okay. Do I have anything to give you? Not really. I don't know where this other guy is. Becky's. Yeah, these ropes are lions. Okay. If there's anybody else in here. We've already asked these. So we're gonna look at the mummy this time, I think. We open the sarcophagus lid and the marvelous mummy will be revealed in all of its ancient glory to you. But please, no touching and no flash photography. Great. There you go, the mummy. The door to the sarcophagus swings open to reveal a desiccated corpse that looks very much like an ordinary ghoul standing in a poorly painted, chipped and cracked paper sarcophagus. Hey, wait a minute. That's not a mummy. That's a ghoul. Woody. Hey, Woody, is that you? The mummy snorts, stretches languidly, and then looks at you with a sleepy blink. Its eyes. Hello, he says sleepily. Holy crap. That is Woody. Run, Woody, run for it. Well, him for it, then. Go, Woody, go. Woody, for it is in fact Woody, not a mummy, that stands somewhat drowsily before you, grabs the sides of the papier-mâché sarcophagus, lets out a shriek, and runs for the door, leaving a trail of toilet paper mummy wrappings. Ah, I knew it. You're finished in this town. You're not the great Ananias anymore. You're just another... what? The great Ananias Drugs. I knew I should have picked up that mono-headed Brahmin instead. Oh well. Back to the drawing board. Mono-headed Brahmin? Sure. Who would ever believe that? Goodbye, you charlatan. Okay, so now... hold on. I forgot about Woody, but that takes care of that. I don't even think I have that noted for... which town was that? I'm really redo minutes. Because that was not... oh, that was in Gecko. We can go... I think we can go back to... no? What else do we have to do there? Alright, now the only way to get big is for the... yeah, pay Metzger, but I'm not willing to drop that amount of money yet, so... hold on, before we... yeah, Gecko. super repair kit. Skeeter. Plant. Optimize the power plant. Dopely dopely. Okay, let's go to Gecko or I mean, my Gecko. City first, actually, I think. No, we've already looted those shelves. Alright, which one of these? I think something sacred. See how many different things we run into here. Just by the time we get here, everybody should be all healed up. We are going to... Like, why are you missing? They're over here. Here. Didn't realize MODOK was in between. I guess we should have just stopped there first, but it's fine. Fine. Actually able to get out of them all. interstate. Because hold on.
What you be needing?
Trade. I forgot they might have some stuff on them. Radix, that should be fine. I take that. It. Oh, that. I think our Cassidy, I think he has a bunch of stuff on him too. I totally forgot that we could use trade. That's it for now. I don't know if they still search us when we're going in, but oh, they don't. So that didn't even matter. Hold on. We're gonna go in here. Thank you. What can I do for you, citizen? I was looking for information. Got on tap. We have a synthetic beers and liquor, vodka H, tequila derivatives W and W2. Oh, and water and Brahmin milk. Beer or liquor is $10. Water or milk's $3. You don't have any real alcohol? Why? You looking for something with some more kick? These synthetic drinks? Perhaps. Drinking synthetic alcohol can't really compare to the real thing. That's for sure. I used to have I used to know this merchant who had a bottle of Mad Dog 3030. Bitter stuff. Couldn't feel my tongue afterwards, but refreshingly different. What happened to the merchant's stash? It got drunk, or so I heard. There were a few other friends here in Vault City who helped this merchant friend drink the stash. They were willing to pay a good price to have the real stuff for a change. I'll bet. You know, I could probably get some more of the real stuff easy. I've been traveling the wastes a lot, and getting a hold of alcohol is no big deal. Is that so? Well, if you happen to be looking to leave yourself with some real alcohol, then I could make it worth your while. You could keep quiet about our deal and get the contraband past the gate. How much real alcohol would you need? Say a case of 10 bottles of premium alcohol and 10 bottles of beer. And none of that radioactive stuff I hear comes out of Gecko. Just good old booze, alright? I might be able to get you some. Say, I was looking for some information. Oh yeah? Like what? That's it. I already asked all those other questions. Now you, I think it's definitely been long enough. She have for us. You won't believe this. Not less than a day after you gave me those tools, that super toolkit I ordered arrived. And not just one, they sent me 5. What the hell's wrong with the ordering office? Could you part with one of those toolkits? Why not? What am I going to do with 5? Take it. I swear that I'm going to beat the living tar out of the list office for this. Appreciate it. I'll put this kit to good use. Okay, we've already asked her all the questions. So that was the 2 things that we needed to do here. Done that. Oh, know if we manage to do that. We can try that. Yeah. Let's try that. Oh, no, not there. We go back this way, and actually... Let me check what's on you, Cassidy. Where's my... Oh, trade. Never mind, I don't have to ask about it. Oh, did I take... Oh, no, it's... That's raw gut. It need to be actual... A specific... Okay, maybe you don't have as much as I... We... Good with. What weapons can you use? Well, shotguns and rifles mostly just personal preference. I ain't a bad shot with pistols. Anything else? Alright, just... Well now, before you go, I got a question for you. What are we doing out here? Seem to be running all over the place looking for something. Have you got some sort of plan? We're looking for a GEC, a Garden of Eden creation kit. My village needs it to restore their crops. Them things come in kits now? Ha! Man, the good book don't mention that, does it? Alright, let's get hunting. Alright, let's go. Okay. So do I have to give him ammo if I... I guess we'll try it. I don't know if we're doing the right thing here, but it is what it is. Yeah. Hey, Alhoon, the mighty tuna. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? I should say, how are you feeling, given what's been going on? No, not that. I just saw that we have a level up, so let's, still radiated. I go up on this. Now let's do that. We're just gonna put the rest in the lockpick. Which means we could go back and try to lockpick those areas? Maybe? Doing better than yesterday. I sent you a message in Discord the other day. Did you send it to personal or to... Go check it right now. the recent D.O.G gaming. Can't place I left that open. Must be on recent D.O.G gaming. I have anything. I will check it when I can. Yep. Unless you need me to check it now. It's just hard to check it when it's when I'm playing this game because it minimizes it, and sometimes let me back into the game and I force close it. Let's go to or one. That one's not fun. Did we? No, I didn't do anything with that, so let's just go ahead and go over. Let's do this yet. Failed. Okay. So science. Did I up my science? I did. I did. Back here. Able to learn anything. I don't think this is gonna yield us anything different. Was it a computer over here? Maybe. I don't know, I just wrote down that I needed better science. But I don't remember what for. I have to go look that up. Or was that in here? No. Okay, well it doesn't matter because we still can't get in this room, so... But I wanted to check on while we were here. Hey Llama, welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? What do you mean I cannot get there? Sure I can. one of my followers in my way. I don't know what lockpick level we need for that, but... Doing okay? Good. When are you supposed to have your next surgery? Or do you know yet? Alright, so then I guess... Let me... Tell us how many of each we need. Deliver beer and booze, and each to Lydia. So I think it could be any booze. We just need to have 10 of them. Clear over here. Alright. Still need to rescue the one lady's husband, but I don't think our skills are high yet. End of the month. But that seems like quite a ways away, but also we'll probably be here before you know it. Go here. Be able to make it here just fine, I hope. Back here. Here is here. With these notes, I should have noted where people were. But what I am gonna do is take a quick break. I've had way too much coffee today. So, save real quick first. Now's your chance to grab your drinks, grab your snacks, smoke them if you got them, and we will be right back. Alright, we are back. Sorry, that took a little longer than I meant for it to, but I wanted to read Alhoon's message. Alhoon, I can absolutely do that. I also been meaning to reach out to you about that anyway, because I'd like to put that in my streams for anybody who asks as for how to contact you about that. So one of the things that we're referencing here is the game border. So Alhoon Gaming made that for us. He does custom work like that for people. And I do have his pricing and stuff, so I'm going to start putting that in the description of my videos and live streams. But I need to know how you'd like them to contact you about that. You might have included in that. I just skim read it very quickly, just for the sake of getting back here. Hey, A-Cup, welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hey, Jonas. Oh, I'm trying to use the controller, which is not gonna work. Alright, what were we... Oh, Skeeter. Where was Skeeter? I'll look that up while we were... I don't want to run around to all the buildings. Make you guys wait while we try to figure it out. So I was dumb and didn't write it down. Where's he at? Oh, okay. He is... Great, just finished up my 7 days recording for the week and got a master productive YouTube and productive life today. Isn't that the way it goes? I did not get any of my SOD2 episodes recorded this morning. I slept in, which I honestly kind of needed. Like 2 hours later than I normally sleep till. And then, are you Skeeter? Oh, again, come to all powerful supply cabinet. Yes. It was getting it. Okay, so Skeeter is not here. I should have expected that. How the hell did Skeeter get anyone to authorize him getting a part, though? He doesn't blow anything up this... I just hope he doesn't blow anything up this time. Oh well, not my business, I suppose. Well, if you want from... Rewind, let's try that again. If you want something from storage, you need a request authorization form. Do you have a request authorization form? And no, I don't. Where do I get that? Well, you could get one from either Harold back in the settlement, or you could get one from Festus right here in the main reactor control room. I don't care who you get it from as long as you get it. No request authorization, no parts. That's the way it works. Okay, well, I better go get one then. Goodbye. Okay, so Skeeter is not in here. This Skeeter? I don't think so. Let's see if we can optimize the reactor. I don't know if we can do that yet. But anyway, yeah, so, and then besides sleeping in, D.O.G needed a haircut, so got his haircut. And then it needed to, you know, get in some one-on-one time, so we watched part of a movie, though we didn't find one to watch that we could finish in before I had to stream. They eat early dinner and catnap before SOD. Right? That's probably a good idea. I nearly fell asleep while we were watching the movie because I didn't really care about the movie. It's the cuddle time. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. So just gotta go. I gotta go in here. Oh, nice. You got slots fully lined up? Only thing is, I don't know. Back. Hold on. Do I need to have that in my inventory? After. Where did it go? Crap. That means I dropped those combat knives. Try that again. Use on this. Optimization procedure was successful. You gained 2,500 experience points. Nice. Now, do you have anything else to say? Not yet. I think UVB is going to jump in for the first hour, but hop out after that. Okay. Well, I will sign up for the second slot, but if you still need people for the first slot, after we finish supper and stuff, I'll jump in early if you need me to. Otherwise, I'm happy to jump in the second slot. Unless that is full. Do you have anything to say? No, you don't. Alright. Back out. for Skeeter, where would I be? Check everywhere here again. Maybe he's in here, but I don't. Good, we are good at rotating. Indeed. Alright. Let's try in here. We can also check the harp too. Lurk while I try to knock out a few things between now and sure. Who are you? Hello there. I just can't get over how much you look like the Vault Dweller. What can I do? Tried healing? Yes. What? Don't need it.
What you
Harold.
need, youngster?
Need anything from you? I don't. Alright. So no. That's definitely. Where in the heck is he at? Over here. See. Room like that, but I guess there is another area here that we have. No. I don't think there was other rooms here, but we're gonna try it real quick. And then I guess we'll go away. Oh yeah, Gecko a junkyard. Here. Okay. And I think you're in here. Yeah. You? Hey there, back with that repair kit? Snap off, they're the best. Ready to trade? Deal. a mighty fine trade. You should be able to just plug that sucker in and out of your car and get it working. You know, I could do you another favor by fixing up some of your stuff for free, too. Really? For free? Huh. What do I need to do for you? Well, you see, I need a darn 3-step plasma transformer. And the only place I can figure to get one is from the supply room. Why don't you just get it from there, then? I kinda wore out my welcome there, and it was only a little fire, too. Could have happened to just anyone. Anyhow, they won't let me anywhere inside the reactor building. Now I need someone else to get my part for me. How do I get a plasma transformer? You've got to get yourself a supply requisition form. Once you've got that, just give it to Jeremy in the supply room, and he'll give you any darn thing you want. You can get supply requisitions from Harold or Festus. Where are Harold and Festus, and will they just give me the form I need? Harold's in the settlement, and Festus is in the reactor control room, but you might have to kinda get the forms on the sly if you... You mean I have to steal the requisition form, don't you? Well, yeah, I guess so. You might ask them, but I wouldn't put your chances too high there. Well, we'll see what I can find out. Alright. Okay. Okay. I'll ask Harold. He might.
What you need, youngster?
Your place I can barter or resupply
Well,
here?
you might try talking to Woo's over in the Harp. You can't miss it. It's just across the way. What you need, youngster? You know, it's not so bad now. You fix the power plant, and you get the info we need to make it good as new. Golly be damned, ain't you something?
Alright. Well, I don't like to complete any job only halfway.
If it weren't for you, them damn idiots in Vault City would have laid us out for the big dirt nap.
I couldn't let Vault City kill all of you.
No, you're a lot like the Vault Dweller.
Thanks. I'm hoping to live up to my ancestor. Let me ask you something else while I'm here.
What you need, youngster?
Okay, so nothing I can ask him there. Let's see if I can find anything. Let's also do a save. Case. Big book of science. Mind if I do? can I? Nothing. Alright. Nothing. Alright. Read that big book of science. Alright, you learned new science information. I should have checked. That did for us, but that's still radiated, but I don't want to do anything about it till we're... Okay, so running like that does break our sneak. Hey Country High Life, how you doing today? Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good day. Arm is hurting me today. Talk to you. Okay. I need something from storage. Later. Yes, I do. Here it is. It looks like it. All right. What do you need? I need. I think I have one right here in this cabinet. Ah, yes, here it is. The latest model, but it'll have to do. Okay. Now back we go. Baking pie? Ooh, what kind of pie? I made cookies today. Not homemade though. Store-bought. Made chocolate chip and chocolate chunk salted caramel. Super good. Back and forth, back and forth. We're getting our exercise, I guess. Berry with pastry buttercrust. Yum. I don't make blueberry pies very often because I'm about the only one that likes them. So I usually end up doing... If it's my choice, there's always a chocolate meringue pie. Homemade chocolate filling. Homemade meringue. And pecan. And then depends on what the situation is. Like this Thanksgiving, obviously, I usually end up making a pie, even though I'm not much for pie. If I make a fruit pie, it depends on what everybody else is. Dressed as a hair pulling to make, yeah. No. Great, you've got my plasma regulator. Thanks. Now I owe you some free work. What did you want me to work on? I'll tell you how much it would have cost, but the one's already paid for. See what you can work on. It looks as though you could bolt an accessory to this long arm here. Sure. Peter studies your long arm and nods slowly. I can put a nice scope all weather on that hunting rifle for free. Sure. Alright. Peter takes the item and looks it over with a weird gleam in his eye. Well, this is a mite challenging, but I think I can fix this up real nice for you. Just sit tight. For a while. Peter takes the weapon over to his workbench and locks it in a really big vise. Okay? As you wait, you see Skeeter's back as he works on your weapon. Don't know exactly what he's doing, but that weird chuckle and all the pounding are making you nervous. Wait! More pounding and cackling as you wait some more. Whistle tunelessly and make shadow puppets against the back wall of Skeeter's workshop. There you go! Wake up suddenly as Skeeter takes your weapon from the workbench. You can see a number of small, shiny metal parts lingering on the bench as Skeeter returns your weapon to you. That should do it, I reckon. Give her a try. Thanks. Can you upgrade any of my other weapons? What do you want me to look at? Maybe later. Okay. Need anything. Alright. That takes care of that. 350. Pretty close to another level. Alright, what? Everything in Gecko? It is. Okay. What do we do next? Once I get a sand mixer, I'll make chocolate piles. Chocolate pie without meringue isn't the same. Agreed. It is definitely not the same. Of course, I'll upload a shorter sliced. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, okay, we already checked all of it. Anything else to look at here? I'm sure we've been through this, but maybe not. Hello there. Ever notice that each Brahmin has its own personality? If you watch them as long as I have, you sure notice. What do you do here? I guard the Brahmin or help Skeeter in his workshop. Skeeter. No. Well, Skeeter's sort of a mechanic. He'll take apart almost anything that you bring him. Get most of them back together, too, sooner or later. Sometimes things end up working better than they did before. Okay, interesting. All the junk in the yard. Well, some of this junk is left over from when they were building the reactor before the war. The rest of this stuff, I just don't know. Skeeter collects all kinds of stuff. Skeeter, okay, anything unusual going on around here? Well, I mostly stick to my business, but sometimes I think I hear things late at night. Hear things? Like what? Well, I'm not sure. And mind you, but I think I've heard people, at least I thought it was people, coming and going from the reactor pit late night. People? Every night? Well, I don't know if they were people or what, but usually it's just every couple of nights, noises coming and going from the reactor pit. I don't know what's going on, and I don't want to know either. Guess I can't blame you, no telling what might be down there. Alright. Oh, okay. Sure. What time of day is it? 50? Alright, let's, hold on. Hold on. Before we do that, let's go look in here. again, Reese. Gordon, what did you say? I'm just checking on all my friends. Nice. What did you say you did here again? I tally up economic data on Gecko's economy and report it to Harold, but he usually doesn't listen. Sorry to hear that. Economic data on what? Mostly on ways of maximizing potential worth. My potential worth? Your potential worth? Sounds to me like you're greedy. I am greedy. Okay. Word for it, we've had this conversation. What kind of it? One night I heard a voice calling to me from the reactor pit over there, a voice out of the shadows. I didn't know what to think at first, but the voice said sure did make a lot of sense. Figures I'll check it out too. Don't know who or what the voice is, but the facts I'll tell you. Just what did the voice say? Okay. That's fine, because we've already talked to him, we've already done all the stuff and things, so... I'm gonna go ahead and... is what? 1551, so 450. First until midnight. In here. I don't think there's a way. Pipes over there, so like definitely isn't a... Yeah, I don't think there's a way down. We do hear something though. Yeah, I definitely don't see a way down. This, a wooden table painted a color that is there. Okay. People opening and closing doors. Okay, yeah, there's like nothing I can do here. But there has to be a reason that we can come in here. Different way in here, maybe? I don't... here that looks like it would be an alternative. Along the walls? Like it? They did say it wasn't every night, so I don't, maybe it's not. Pipes there, so there's not really anything we can do there. Why do I keep hearing chittering? Okay, if there is something to do here, I don't know what it is. This. Junk. Definitely junk, no doubt about it. Okay. Ah. I am, Alhoon. I am. I don't know what to do here. Or if there's anything to do here. Like, what is that sound? Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. So here. I don't see nothing there. There we go. There we go. Alright. Talk to you. Hello, smooth skin. Do you renewal? What? Oh. Where to next? Okay. You? See a gold, some kind of talisman around his neck. He wants to see you. Who? What? Anybody in there? Alright. This guy. Yes, and renewal. Alright. I'm assuming we want to go this way. Got anything to say? Yes. Oh. Is he an unusually large and I can talk to him? What? Alright. Yes, you. Musing to himself. So many things pass away. Times are not what they were. I feel that my sole remaining kin has died. Mad, though he was. I wish it were not so. I had hoped that he might find some happiness even in his dotage. Well, enough of my sad musings. Okay. Who's that? You have done well. Both Vault City and Gecko have reason to rejoice with our reactor working at top efficiency. My plan to take over the world may near fruition. Now you may leave. I have work to do. Okay. Sure didn't do it for you. Okay, so... I'm confused. I might have to look this up later and unconfuse myself. Don't look like there's anything for us to do here, so that's fine. You don't know, you don't explore. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else to do here as far as this particular area. Echo. Yeah, no, we're done. Then we do still have stuff to do, but not yet. Vault City. Alright. So, this. this. Can't get there. Alright, there. I could take this plow. Alright. Go to M.O.D.O.G. Start exploring that. Wish to encounter a pack of wild dogs. No. No. Last time I did that, things went very poorly. Street it is. Who are you? Town is dying. Talk to you. Hey, what can I do for you? I'm looking for a certain item and I was wondering if you might be able to help me locate it. Well, spit it out. I can't help you if you don't tell me what you're looking for, and I sure ain't going to stand here and try to guess what you're looking for. I'm looking for the Holy Geck. Well, you're in luck. I just happen to know where it is. I guess we have some business to discuss after all. Business? Just tell me where I can find the Holy Geck and I'll be on my way. Yep. That's one big chip on your shoulder. Why don't you come back when that chip isn't quite so big? You have a nice day. Wait, what? Alright. I'm on a quest. I seek the object. I might... Here. What can you tell me about this town? What do you want to talk about? The slaughterhouse, Rose's bed and breakfast, the tannery, or the trading post? Rose's bed and breakfast. Rose's Bed and Breakfast is north side of town. Travelers from all over come just to sample our world-famous omelette. Some say her omelets can cure people. What ails them? Frankly, I think it's just a bunch of nonsense. And the trading post? Like I said before, my name's Joe, and I run the trading post for M.O.D.O.G. I organize trade between M.O.D.O.G. and other cities. If you need food and leather goods, but with the drought... that could all come to an end real soon. We're getting desperate. Tannery? Just follow your nose and you'll find it. Smell that foul stench in the air? That's the tanning vats just north of here. If you overlook the smell, you'll not find a better place to get leather goods. Baltus can work miracles with leather. Okay? What's with the big building in the middle of town? Oh, that's our town church. The people of M.O.D.O.G. built it to show their faith. Lately, there hasn't been much to be thankful for, so nobody attends the sermons anymore. Can you tell me about the slaughterhouse? The slaughterhouse is run by Grisham and his son David. It's just east of here. He makes the best damn jerky this side of the Rockies. Question? Okay, let's ask this again. Well, you're in luck. Our only business. What do you want for this information? Ah, yes, what I want. If you hadn't noticed, our little farming community is experiencing one of its worst droughts ever. Rainy season was unusually short. this year, and our crops are dead. We're dying from lack of water. To put it bluntly, our community is on the verge of withering away with our crops. You do know I can't make it rain, right? Hey, JJ. Welcome, welcome. No, of course not. I wouldn't ask you to do something as impossible as that. You really can't make it rain, can you? No, of course you can't. Anyway, like I was saying, we're in trouble and could use your help. Okay, I'm listening. There's this farm at the outskirts of town where no farm should be. Some years back, it just appeared out of nowhere. Are you saying that this farm just sprung up overnight? Yeah, right. A group of us were hunting when we noticed the new farm, but that wasn't the strange thing. Soon after, some of us got together to visit our new neighbor, only discovered that there wasn't anybody there. Go on. After many months of trying to contact the owners with no success, it was decided that the farm must have been abandoned soon after it was built. So instead of letting the crops rot in the fields, young Carl moved in. That's when things got bad. Carl started to tell stories of seeing strange glowing figures tending the crops and feeding the animals at night. We all laughed at him, thinking he was making up stories. Then one day, Carl stopped coming into town. What happened to him? Did you look for him? Of course we did. We went up there as soon as we suspected something was wrong. He starts to tremble violently. The horror, bodies strewn everywhere, some crucified, while others were just left to rot in the sun. I still wake up screaming in the middle of the night from that horrible images I saw that day. So let me guess, you want me to go to this farm and find out what happened? Normally, I would just leave that cursed place be, but for some reason the crops at this farm are still flourishing despite the drought. We'll starve if we don't get food soon. Will you help us rid the farm of these ghosts? What do I get out of this? In return for helping us, I'll tell you where you can find what you seek. Okay, then let's seal the deal. Cut off your right... Oh, whoop. That is the deal. Show me where the ghost farm is. This farm is about a day's travel northeast of here. He pulls out a map and points to a spot northeast of Modoc. Come back when you found something. Alright, goodbye. Okay. What else we got? Got these things. Yeah. Go here next. Excuse me. Is there a door there? Alright. Who's you? Here they found some idiot to go investigate the ghost farm. Thanks for calling me an idiot. Okay. I'm there. Where next? Slaughterhouse. There's the... I don't see a door for this, so I'm gonna assume it's over here. But there's a book in the outhouse. Oh, here's the door. I found it. My bad. Okay, who are you? The name's Grisham. Welcome to my slaughterhouse. You dropping off or picking up? I guess I'm picking up. I'm interested in buying some traveling provisions. Ah, of course, of course. Let's see. For traveling, I recommend our world-famous dried Brahmin strips. Won't spoil on the road and is tasty, too. Only $10 a package. You interested? Sounds good. Give me one package, okay? Pleasure doing business with you. Is there anything else I can do for you? No No thanks, maybe later. I'd like to ask you some questions, though. What can I do for now? Can you tell me a little about the slaughterhouse? How are you liking the game? I like it. I like it. I'm not a fan of top-down games normally, or like turn-based combat, but now that I've gotten kind of used to it and how it works, oh, excuse me, it's not that bad. And of course I'm just loving the, like, you know, the Fallout story. So, you know, like all this stuff. Like, in Gecko, Harold, with the tree grown out of his head. You know, like, I'm like figuring out things like in reverse, I guess you could say, as far as like the flashbacks, flash forwards. But I can't remember if it was New Vegas or Fallout 3. I think it was 3 though. Where you run into Harold in that like oasis where everything's green and growing, and you have to make the choice of whether or not you end him or do what his followers want. And I can't remember what the other choice was, because I chose to go ahead and end him because that's what he wanted. But essentially something to do with his seeds or whatever. You know, so stuff like that, like, you know, learning about stuff that I've already come across or heard about or whatever in New Vegas 4. Not much to tell. I run the slaughterhouse in Modoc. You want something slaughtered, you bring it to me. I'll kill it for you and make it into some of our best jerky you've ever tasted. What about the hides and other parts of the animal? You are quick, aren't you? Well, if you ask, you can retrieve any parts of the animal you want. Balthus will usually buy the hides, and Rose will buy whatever scraps you don't want. She uses it to make soup and feed her dogs. Okay. I see the drought hasn't affected your business yet. Actually, it has kind of helped my business. Nobody has been able to grow sufficient food for the Brahmin, so they're severely culling their herds. That's just a temporary thing. You have to look at the big picture. With the decline in the Brahmin population, my business can only suffer. I don't think I have anything else to ask him, but... goodbye. Wait. You look to be a capable traveler. I don't suppose you'd be interested in making some money. That depends. How much? How much? What do I have to do? And most importantly, how much? Smart as a whip. You remind me of myself when I was young. Simple. Some wild dogs have been coming down out of the hills lately looking for food. They think they find the Brahmin easy prey and have been attacking my herds nightly. Wipe out their pack and I'll give you 1,000. Sure. Great. Head out to the pastures at night and kill the pack of wild dogs that are attacking my Brahmin. Come back here when you finish the job. Alright? Very nice. Oh, got to do that now. Oh, a lot of them. Before... It's 3 and 11. Five and 12. Only problem is we have to reload it all the time. It's 5 to 12. 11 to 12 and... Oh. Where did it put the other one? 5 to 12, 11 to 12, ranged 5. This is 5 to 12, 30. Okay. Okay. Dang it. Alright, let's just do that. What? Are you kidding me? Reload that and... When is it my followers' turn? It'll take forever. Oh, don't get in front of us. For real? $37. Okay, wild dog was hit instead of wild dog. Got it. It'll take forever. I should have did my rifle. Could maybe get into our rifle. Yeah, I was going to say how lore is great. I also like how Bethesda respected the story and continued it. Yes. Might have to revisit this whole thing. Got that one. That one. If I turn around? Oh, I don't have enough action points. We missed. Okay. Probably should have backed away, but... Really? How about... And I can't get out of here any way, shape, or form. So we're probably gonna bite the big one because I let myself get smoked. You guys are ridiculous. No. Oh, I thought we saved after that. Did I not? Oh man. Alright, well, let's get ourselves back to this game. We're gonna get ourselves back there, and I think that's where we're gonna start off the episode. And before we start the stream, I will probably get us back to just before we're gonna go do that. I really did think I had saved since then. What is our fastest way out of here? I guess it's our only way out of here. Ouch. 45 points. Oh, we ain't making this one.
The wasteland has claimed your life.
Ah, crap. Alright, well, what we're gonna do this time is make sure that we're, saved, well, it doesn't take us that long to run over here, so... There we go. I don't know that they're gonna survive another round. We'll see, though. Really? Where is the exit? A direction. So. Yeah. Oops. I mean, it's not gonna matter because I'm not gonna lose my companions just because I forgot to save. And there's just way too many of them. It. This is where we're gonna call it, though, is right after this death.
You have died.
I do need to do this, though, so I don't get confused. That's just been my habit. Alright. I'm sure. But anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this afternoon. I appreciate it. Be back tonight, probably around 7 Central. For some State of Decay 2 with A Cup and the gang. Next week for episodes of State of Decay 2 for my solo playthrough. Also been working on finishing up Overland Station and Fallout 4. I've probably got about another 6 to 8 hours of decorating, I'm assuming, to finish the last couple of buildings. Maybe less. And then I gotta record the tour, but I'm hoping to have that out within the next week or two. It kind of depends on, you know, when I get time to get in and build. And then from there, for Fallout 4 stuff, I'm gonna try to move on to Ten Pines Bluff and get that one finished. Then, can't remember what the other one has, but it's the western town. Oh, Nordhagen Beach. And then we'll move on to Nordhagen Beach. And that one is still needs to be in the progress of building. We don't have all the buildings up yet. I've been kind of decorating as I go with that one, so there's not so much decorating to do yet. Anyway, hope you all have a fantastic rest of your weekend. We will see you in the next one. Bye!